Welcome back, everybody, to the Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty, and this is a massive game here in Week 11. We take on Penn State. We go to Happy Valley, the defending champs, and you got four-star recruit Pat Fleck is going to be the quarterback. No more Drew Aller, obviously. He moves on to the NFL. But Fleck so far, 20 touchdowns, 6 picks. He has been obviously very good. And at the running back position, you have no more Katron Allen, no more Nicholas Singleton, but Quentin Martin Jr., you can see 755, 8 touchdowns. Hayes has 9. So they still have an absolute ton of talent. Obviously still the number 4 team in the country. But man, if we can somehow go in to Happy Valley and pull a crazy upset, we've really been achieving the entire season, we would have a real chance at making the college football playoff. But I would have to say, Penn State, much more talented than us. There is no doubt about it. Like I said, with our easy schedule, I feel like we have overachieved. Really, our biggest win is Notre Dame. Somehow we took them down. They're like a 94 overall team. I don't know how we did that. And, you know, the other team we faced that was outstanding was UCLA, and that's our only loss of the season. I mean, Nico Imaliava just went bananas on us. So on the road, maybe the toughest place to play in college football. I mean, luckily we're getting a day game. It's not going to be at night in a whiteout, which would be even worse. I mean, so we'll see. We'll see if we can maybe do the impossible. I mean, we have to be a complete underdog for sure. Even though we're ranked only 1 loss, this right here is really almost getting close to a spot to a possible Big Ten championship game. But this crowd is into it. Over 110,000 fans. I mean, it's going to be loud. We got a freshman quarterback playing. This is not going to be easy. How do we handle this on the road? I'm not sure. But here we go. Caden Fagan, he has been fantastic since really week 2. So he has been the driving force of this offense. As Orstrom with the grab on 2nd and 8. Picks up around 5, and now this crowd involved. See, it's the 2nd ranked, toughest place to play. I'd like to see if they had all the rankings still in there. They used to have that, the listing. I mean, obviously I could probably find it really quickly, but I'd love to just keep that updated, see the records of the teams at home, what kind of streak they have rolling. They need to add that back in. I always loved watching that. 2nd and 1, getting through, nice stop. Going down as Martin Jr. Okay, all right, 3rd down and 5. This is probably a go-for-it situation, though, even if they don't get this. But over the middle, that's going to be caught, and that's going to be a 1st down. Yeah, our defensive front is going to have to try to get some pressure on Fleck. If not, it's going to be no good. So we do bring the blitz, but it's picked up down the seam. Touchdown, Penn State. They will strike first. And honestly, I mean, you always want to get off to a great start, but especially in a place like this, it's better to get off to a good start, get that crowd out of it. But man, big time touchdown, 7-0 lead for Penn State. Now this crowd's into it, but maybe Caden Fagan, stiff-arming defenders to the ground, can settle them down a little bit. That's a big run and a 1st down. That's how you do it too. You get that running game going, slows the game down, and it really takes the crowd out of it. And that's a wide open Nitro Tuggle on 2nd and 20 after a penalty. And we're going to pick that 1st down right back up. Middle of the field just absolutely wide open. We'll run a draw. Morissette, nice carry. Got a nice burst to speed. 1st down, 13 yards. So we're driving it down here. Trying to tie this back up as Morissette again. It's another 1st down. So the running game looking very solid here today. Ben Washington over the middle. Burhan with the grab. He bodies forward for the 1st. Can we punch this one in? 2nd and goal. Washington looking outside. Tuggle's got it. Touchdown. What a drive to answer the Penn State touchdown. And Ben Washington, impressive as a freshman quarterback. I know got some solid runs in there, but making some very quality throws. And we're tied up at 7 apiece. Who knows? You never know what can happen here. 2 minutes left in this 1st quarter as Fleck looking in the pocket, just all day to throw, and his receiver can't bring it down. That was kind of lucky there. He dumps it underneath here. We're all over it. We got it. We're going to have a 3-and-out. Force a punt. We got a chance here, but that's no good. No good at all. As down goes Ben Washington in a 3rd and 16. Back to throw. Firing. Has his man caught. Short of the first. His field position, just no really reason to go for it. Punt it. Hope the defense could do their work, but that's no good at all. Tight end just running wide open down the field is Luke Reynolds in a 1st down. Fleck. There we go. Nice coverage down the field, though. That's more of a coverage sack, but Seabrooks brings him down. And this is where we have to step up. 3rd down. We got to get them off the field. We can't let them convert 3rd downs like that, and that was really easy, too. Just 2 cut-ins. I don't know what we're doing coverage-wise there. That's absolutely no good. Easy 1st down conversion. And then once again, he throws off the defender, and Anthony Ivy is in for the Penn State touchdown. Playing man-to-man coverage, hoping our corners. I mean, as I said, deficiency talent-wise, Penn State's got us beat big time. I mean, it's not even close. Honestly, I was just happy maybe coming into this game to keep it close. But if we're going to play, we're going to overachieve, why not? Why not go in here and get a victory? Jamar Harris with the grab and a 1st down. Washington stepping out. Open is Tuggle. Makes a move. He's got a 1st down. So we're moving it here. We're moving it on this defense. Into Penn State territory up to the 40, now to the 35, and a 3rd down and 5 as they bring the heat quick. Oh, man, he had to hang on to that one. But we're going to go for it anyway. 4th and 5. Looking, Washington, and that's going to be caught. He hangs on to this one this time, and that's going to be a 1st down. Yeah, 8 of 11, 91 yards and a touchdown. He's looked pretty good. As Morris said, room to run. Down to around the 2. Can we punch this one in and tie this ball game up? 2nd and goal, and that's not going to happen. Yeah. Walker with the instant penetration. 3rd and goal now. Washington's going to take it himself. He's trying to get away. He would have had the touchdown for sure. They bring him down, and we're going to just take the points. And kick is up, and it is good. So 14-10. Problem is that Penn State has a lot of time here in this 1st half and some timeouts. They have 1 timeout left. Clock is running. We're going to bring some heat, and we're going to get to him. Pat Fleck goes down. Marquise Nicholas with the sack. We could call a timeout here. All right. We got some chances here. 33 seconds, 2 timeouts left. We need a good play, though, down the field. Setting up a screen to Morset. Getting some blocks in front. And he is going to have a solid game, maybe about 12 to 13 yards. We're near midfield. We'll call that 2nd timeout. Still need about 15 yards for field goal range. And that's not going to help out at all either. I mean, we probably are going to have to hurry it up now. Don't have any more timeouts. 7. We're just going to have to probably throw this one up. Washington and throws it up. That's going to be out of bounds anyway. Incomplete. We do have a 2nd left. But we're just going to let it. Punt it away, don't even worry about anything, and that will do it. So that'll be the 1st half, 14-10. We're in this game. I mean, we got the time of possession now. Average yards per play, 7.5. They're killing it, but they haven't ran the ball much at all. We've held onto the ball. We just got to get another stop. And really just a nice long drive, get a touchdown, take the lead, then really get things rolling. But we got to get a stop here. 3rd and 5, Fleck back to pass. Looking. He's going to heave it all the way downfield, and it's going to be caught for the touchdown! Matthew Alton, are you kidding me? How did he come down with that? Right there. I thought we were going to knock that one away. Those damn 50-50 balls. I swear, every game. 21-10, just like that. But wide open, Tuggle is having himself a game today so far. 4 for 64. He's looking very, very good. A lot of wide open. I mean, he's wide open down the field a lot here so far. Look out. Look out. Down goes Ben Washington. That's where you see a lot of talent discrepancy. In the front, that's knocked away and luckily just falls incomplete. Our O-line is probably the worst part about this team. So, Not the kicker, though. He's drilling it. That's up, and it's good. So at least we get some points, but it is 21-13, just still a one-possession game, but our offensive line now. So we do get the ball back. We held into a 3-and-out. This offensive line's got to hold up. And that is a nice completion to Burhan for the first down. We might have to get the ball out quicker. That's another big thing to help out this offensive line. In the middle, that's caught, Harris, so he'll be just short. We could have ran it there, actually. All right, 3rd and 1. Give it to Fagan, but man! Really tempted to go for it there. Just couldn't. Gotta trust in the defense. And a big 3rd and 4. We're bringing the heat. Fleck, incomplete. Had to get rid of it too early. Ivy wasn't ready for it. We would force a punt, but problem is our offense would go 3-and-out, and we just give it right back to him. And now Fleck's going to keep it. We got defenders on the ground. But C.J. Madden finally brings them down as we head into the 4th quarter, down 8. Still in this game, coming through for the sack is Carlson. Okay, at 3rd and 17. We got to hold him here. This is a must 3rd down stop. Fleck the throw underneath. It's a screen. And just make the tackle, and we do. So that is too far for anything there. They will punt the ball. And our offense, we're down 8. We have a chance here with 8:18 left. Dump it off underneath for a screen. We completely messed that up. We just should have went to the outside easily. Had plenty of running room. Because now Ben Washington is a bit shaken up. Still in the game, though. 3rd and 8. Look out. He gets rid of it in time as Morissette gets up the field. 1st down. And now Jesse Watson is holding his knee. Hopefully that's okay. Just a bruised knee. So he'll be able to return. We've got to convert another 3rd down here. We might. To the outside. Oh, man, a better throw to the outside leads them. So we're going to be short. 4th down and 3. We got to go for it here. Washington looking. Has a wide open receiver. What a catch from Nitro Tuggle. Wow. Somehow brought that down in a big conversion. But once again, here we are. 3rd down again. Washington had a man open and he misses him. Yeah, the 9 throwing on the run, -6 throw power, not good. So we're going to settle for 3. Maybe not the play there. I don't know. It was 4th and 13. I don't think we can go for it. Just take the points. Now, if we can hold him here, a touchdown wins it. You know, we don't even have to worry about a 2-point conversion, but we got to get the stop. 3rd down and 7. We're bringing the blitz. Fleck throws it. It's going to be complete. Man, I swear Anthony Ivy has made some big-time 3rd down conversion he does there. And 2 minutes left in this game as Fleck's going to keep it, but there is a flag on the play. Look at Pat Fleck. He's just shoving off defenders. But I think this is going to be a holding call or maybe a block in the back. So we'll take that penalty. We have 2 timeouts left. 2nd and 7 to the outside and close as Martin Jr. will call our 2nd timeout. So it's going to come down to this. 3rd down and 1. Get a stop. You can get the ball back. And we get the stop, and we can. There is another flag on the play. Man, out and again. Another block in the back. But I think he declined this penalty. It stops the clock. We get a timeout. Still have 1 timeout left. So this is a 54-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is drilled. It's good. So back to an 8-point game. What a clutch kick there. Seriously, you missed that. We have great field position, but now 1:15 and running left in this ball game. Flag on the play. More than likely going to be a holding call. And we had a nice maybe 15 to 17-yard pass there for the first. Now drop us back 10. Clock continues to roll off. 1:03 left. Still have a timeout. 3rd and 12. Firing and misses his receiver, incomplete. So it comes down to this. 4th down and 12. You don't convert, it's ball game. Washington, pressure in his face. Incomplete. And that will do it. We're going to suffer our second loss of the season to Penn State here, 24-16. I'd have to say, I think we played better than I thought. Really? You're 1 or 2 plays away from pulling the upset here. Ben Washington, 25 or 40, 234, 1 touchdown as a freshman on the road in an environment like this. I mean, very good. We just couldn't run the ball. Fagan, you see 2.8 yards per carry. It just wasn't happening. So we were getting nothing in the run game. And then when you have a freshman quarterback dropping back and throwing the ball 40 times, probably not in the game plan. And obviously when he gets hurt in the fourth quarter and then, throw power goes down and just can't make those accurate throws, it's just tough. It is. But after the game, Nicholas Shelley, the 4-star running back out of Indiana, commits. So take that one. And then we get another 4-star, Matthew Sweet, the right edge out of Indiana. Huge, huge news. This has just been a far better year than season number 1, getting recruits to come in. Legend Hogue, we have a solid lead right now over Indiana in the top 3. And J.J. Story, the 3-star speedster wide receiver, we have the lead right there. I believe that was Northern Illinois. And Theo Gammon, we are in a recruiting battle with James Madison. So that'll be the first of that. All right, Coda, still have 90 hours. We'll just send the house there. I mean, Isaiah Null is going to be very close. A lot of these guys we have big leads on a bunch of these dudes. So just add in a few hours or something just to keep it going there. We could soft sell. Let's do that. Status Seeker, soft sell on Horner. Bryant, we got a solid lead. We have 45 hours left. Chigoziem, let's take that off. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that name. I have no idea. All right, soft sell there. Solid lead. Anybody else down here we can think of that we're going to need? Sturgis we haven't even finished, but Ohio State. Once Ohio State kind of took over there, that's probably about it. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them. Isaac Owen finished the scouting there. 74 speed, 83 acceleration, 72 zone, 63 man. I could take him off the board or keep him one. I don't know. We'll see. Miles Hare. We got 25 hours, so we can do at least 1 to 2. And we're going to keep it at that. 71 zone, 78 speed, 87 acceleration, 73 hit power. All right. Doesn't look half bad. I'm so used to this. Like, the speeds in the 70s are kind of like throwing me off, but obviously just how the speed has changed this year. We only got 5 hours left. Really just probably add it on to somebody. Maybe Otis. We can just add the 5 hours just to make sure we're using all of our 450 hours. But have to say, for 450, we've been very good this year. Here is the bracket so far. So Florida, USC, Penn State, Georgia, then Miami, UTSA, Texas A&M, Ohio State, Duke, Arizona State, and then Clemson and UCLA right now. All right, Illinois at 3-7. We're coming off a loss. Let's see if we can bounce back, but it is a game on the road once again. Obviously, the rest of our games on the road, so it's not much you can really do. We just eked out a victory last year, 27-26. And then obviously Caden Fagan, former Illinois back, came over in the portal. So maybe a little bit of a revenge game here as we get into this game, 2nd and 10. And that's Sean Seabrooks for the sack. He is having a fantastic season. He's close to double-digit sacks. And brings up a 3rd and 14. Newton to throw. Plenty of time. Just no pressure. And has a receiver open over the middle for a first down. Absolutely no good there. And they're driving it here. 3rd and 2, though. Chance to get them off the field. They run it on 3rd and 2, so I would think they'd probably go for this one here. But they don't. Carson Dean with the tackle. That is very surprising. I can't believe they didn't go for it there. They're not staying really aggressive. I mean, you're 3 and 7? Why not? I would be very aggressive the entire game, especially the rest of the season. You got nothing to lose. Whatever. 3rd and 11. Washington. Open receiver is Tuggle. Man, he has been a mismatch lately for really anybody. I feel like we just need to really look his way every time. Now we hand off to Fagan. Like I said, a little bit of a revenge game. Leaves in the portal, I guess. I don't know. How would you describe that nowadays? If guys just straight leave for the portal, they're just maybe looking for a better... I mean, they're probably looking for better NIL money, honestly. Maybe an opportunity. You know, playing time. It's got to be money and playing time, really. Unless you want to go back to home. You know, maybe your closest hometown college didn't want you at first. Now they do. I don't know. I guess guys have plenty of different reasons. But up the middle, touchdown Fagan, in for the score. We got a 7-0 lead. We got to bounce back here. We got to have a solid game here today. We do not want to come out of Illinois with a loss 2 in a row. You know, last year finishing that's no good. That's just terrible open field tackling. Yeah, after last year losing, 6 in a row? This leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And obviously with recruiting this year and all those deal breakers, I mean, you have to win. It feels like real pressure, like real college football. I have to say that. The pressure to win in college football anyway is greater regardless, really, than the pros. I mean, you just hear it from everybody. I mean, nobody really has patience anymore, as that's knocked away incomplete. Nice job defending there. Really, they don't. You might have 2 to 3 seasons to really turn it around, as this kick is going to stay left, no good. We got great field position. Now, I'd have to say, as a Purdue coach, maybe not as much on our, table, but still, you're playing in the Big Ten. You better make improvements or you're going to be gone. So we have to finish off this season well. We're still ranked 21st. If we could finish the season ranked, win a bowl game, get that confidence rolling into next year, and then next year, who knows? I don't know what could happen depending what happens in the portal, how some of these incoming freshmen look, how we progress. Could we be a Big Ten, contender for a championship in the Big Ten? I'm not quite sure. I don't know if we're there yet. I think right now Ben Washington's going to go in next year probably as the starter. Like I said, unless there is somebody in the portal that we can get that is a big-time quarterback. But the progression of Ben Washington so far this season has been solid. He's taken over the starting spot. He'll more than likely go into the starter next year. But as we've seen, teams, it used to be you continue to build as Orstrom with the grab. But now with how crazy the portal is, from year to year, teams can completely change. As look out, Ben Washington on 3rd and goal. He'll be sacked. As Illinois will use a timeout here. So we'll try to add 3 more points to make this a 10-0 lead. But the kick does not go at all. What happened there? We moved the arrow over. Terrible. Remains 7-0. I feel like we're dominating this game, but we're only up 7-0. As Madden misses the sack, allows Newton to get rid of the ball, and a catch and a first down. 54 seconds left in this first half. 3rd and 9. That is a perfect throw. Off to the races and gone as Mario Sanders the second, and Illinois is going to tie this ball game up. Are you kidding me right now? So far, this is a complete letdown. How are we tied at 7 apiece to Illinois? We got to play better than this. We got to get something here before halftime. Going up for it. Caught is Watson. Flag on the play, and they might get a PI on there. Hopefully it's not. It's okay. It's defensive pass interference. We'll just straight decline that penalty. We'll take the catch. We got 3 timeouts, 40 seconds left. Man, they are playing some soft defense. I could see that if we had no timeouts, but man, we have 3 timeouts. We got plenty of time here. Looking, firing, and that's going to be caught for the touchdown. What a throw from Ben Washington, and that is what I want to see. We want right down the field with limited time, and we get the lead right back, 14-7, stealing that momentum. Whatever crowd is here today, take them out of it. Take them out of it. But really, it's just that one big play. That is all Illinois has so far, but still, you're one mistake away, one big play away again from being tied. So we got to take advantage of getting the ball here first, trying to get our, back-to-back scores. Get this up to a 2-score lead. 2nd and 9, Washington to throw. Going up top, looking for Tuggle, who comes down with the catch. On the money throw. I'm telling you, he has just been so good. I'm really hoping he comes back next year. I think I've seen his deal breaker is not good, so I hope Tuggle will be able to return, because if another year progression, man, he is going to be so good. 2nd and goal, pitch it out to Caden Fagan, in for touchdown number 2. And we get that back-to-back. Score before halftime, score coming out of halftime. It's 21-7, 2-score lead. And that drive took up a lot of time to begin with. All right, let's see what this defense can do. Bringing heat, but over the middle open. And that is a familiar name, Trey Green. If we go back to our Arkansas Dynasty last year, we brought him over in the portal, and he played so well for us. So that's, it's definitely cool when you see those guys year to year, different game. And there he is again. Trey Green just eating us up over the middle. It's just kind of cool, I have to say. 1st and 10. Really good drive here from Illinois. Take it off is Newton. He slides down. So down to the 6. 1st and goal, trying to answer right back. He's going to keep it on the RPO. He takes it himself, and Newton's in for the touchdown. So Illinois jumps back. Now only back down 7. Putting some pressure on us here with 1:27 left in this 3rd quarter. As Fagan cuts it up, trying to get going. And he's got a nice run of about 12 for the 1st. Last play here of this 3rd quarter. Going up top. Nitro Tuggle again with the grab, and he brings it down. They're leaving him one-on-one out there with no safety over the top. You can't do that. You better put a safety over the top or you're going to pay. You can see Florida 1, USC 2. There's Penn State 3. So there's your top 3 teams. So we're trying to obviously still remain ranked. If you come out of here with a loss, we are dropping off for sure. Can't hang on to that ball, but 3rd down and 10. Washington has an open man. Caught. Watson. Touchdown. As we answer back ourselves to put this back up to a 2-score lead. Honestly, could have led him more. The throw wasn't that great, but he was so wide open that allows Watson to turn around and just use that speed to get away from the defenders. 28-14, and now Sean Seabrooks. Is that double-digit sacks yet? He's got to be close. He's got to be right at like 9. 3rd and 11, and Trey Green again. Man, this dude's killing us. Newton looking on 2nd and 10. Wide open to the outside is Green, and he's got running room. Trey Green, touchdown. I thought we at least push him out of bounds. But he's in for the score, and Illinois is back down 7. 28-21. All right, let's go down the field. Let's just score again, I guess. Put the pressure right back. Back to Fagan, who just shoves off a defender. Carries another one for the 1st down. So he's got 87 on the ground. A couple of touchdowns. Getting close to a 1,000-yard season. But a 1st and 20 down the seam. It's overthrown and it's picked off. He had Harris. And I don't even know if Harris saw the ball. He didn't even try. I wouldn't really say that's on Ben Washington. Man, all right, now it's, oh, geez. Here we go. We got ourselves a game. And breaking tackles is Valentine, and he's got a 1st down. 6:50 left. Illinois trying to tie this ball game up. Play action. Newton looking down the field. Continues to look. He dumps it. That is actually a backwards pass to Green. But still gets this to a 3rd and manageable. And around. That is going to be enough for a 1st down. Just enough. Less than 5 now. 3rd and 11. Looking as Newton is coming around as Sean Seabrooks for the sack. His 3rd of the game. And with that, there you go. 10 sacks this season. Double-digit sacks. Yeah, and with that sack, I think that's it. They have to punt. It's a little bit too much time left. That would have been a 4th and about 18. There's just no way you can go for that there. You're just trusting your defense, and it's going to come down to a 3rd and 5 for us. 3 minutes left. Washington looking. Over the middle. Man, that's a terrible throw. You got to just put that on them. Falls incomplete, and Illinois has another chance here. 2:57 left. Ball is loose. Oh. Man, Marquise Nicholas just came in and laid him out, but Illinois recovers. 2nd and 12. Go to the outside. That's caught. Sanders the second with a first down. 1:35 and rolling left in the game. Play action. Newton fires this one. That is caught. And Illinois down to the 24. They'll call their first timeout. They're trying to tie this up. And that is Seabrooks again. Sack number 4. Absolutely huge. 3rd and 14. Newton stepping up, dumps it underneath, and a great tackle by Nicholas. So they got to hurry it up here. 4th and 11. This would be your ball game if they don't get this. Can we hold them? Newton, Seabrooks with the pressure. I believe he hits him. Ball pops out, incomplete. And we will escape with a victory, 28-21. Not easy, but Sean Seabrooks. I don't even know how he's not the player of the game. But Washington had a really good game with 277. Caden Fagan with a couple of touchdowns, 89 yards rushing. And Nitro Tuggle, 6 for 122. But yeah, it was all about Seabrooks there at the end. I mean, he just absolutely took over those final 2 drives. Ends up with 4.5 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. And he pretty much won us that game there at the end. Whew. But we'll take it. A win's a win. Isaiah Null, we're number 1. We got a big lead. Horner, we got a big lead over in Indiana. Sturgis, yeah, with Ohio State taking that much of a lead, I think we're screwed out of that one. Greg Cota, just behind Louisville. And then Saquon Gale, tiny lead over Indiana at the moment. Yeah, once Ohio State or any of these guys take the lead, we're pretty much done for. Okay, Architect unlocked. So we have a chance to unlock Archetype. Say that a couple times fast. Don't have the points yet to unlock it. I think we need 20. But hey, we'll take it. It just continues. It's unlockable now. That's pretty awesome. So it's going to definitely be an off-season type thing. We'll wait on that one. We'll can get some game time boost and stuff like that. But we do have 12 points here. So do you want to continue in Recruiter maybe to like help out so we can get like more hours possibly? Or starting interest could be a same thing. Could do defensive lineman. Take less time to fully scout. So we'll do that. And yeah, we'll work on that. Just continue to work on Recruiter. It's going to be tough. We got to sign 2 top 5 classes to even get to the next level in that one. That one's going to be very rough. That's like seasons down the line. There's, I don't know, anytime soon if we're going to get a top 5 recruiting class. Even if we maxed out, we got 35 recruits, I don't think we would get that. All right, let's look at the college football playoff. Oh, USC lost. So now Duke is at number 3. Duke. How do they sim so well? Like, what is happening? Penn State to 1, Miami 2, Georgia is 4, and Duke is 3. What is going on with Duke? Just wild stuff there. But let's take a look. Conference standings. We're sitting at number 6. I'd love to finish above Michigan. That's going to be tough, though. I mean, we'll see. But if we could finish 5th or 6th right now in the Big Ten, when you got Penn State, Ohio State, USC, UCLA, all in the top 8, that's like a win. You can see the average margin of victory, 9.1. Not, we're just winning very close games. There's no doubt about it. Differential is the lowest out of the top. Penn State's only 140. I mean, USC at 249. They're dominating teams. But right now, 9-2, ranked 17th in the country. I don't think we have really any opportunity to get into the college football playoff. We're not going to obviously get into the Big Ten championship game. And with 1 game left in the season, even if we beat Indiana here at the end, we're not moving up. You wouldn't have to have at least 5 to 6 in front of us lose. I don't see, even if we finish 10-2, you'd have to say our quality wins is Notre Dame. That would probably be about it. So honestly, if you look at committee-wise, there's just no way we would ever be in. Yeah, Fagan's almost close to 1,000. Don't have to worry about the deal breaker because he's a senior. He'll be leaving. 10 touchdowns. He's been very good. It started off not so great, but man, he's been very good. But look at the Tuggle with that deal breaker with brand exposure. That's not good. He could possibly gone because he's not going to the NFL. There's no way. Orstrom's going to graduate. And Jesse Watson, see, that's a big one too. He can leave. Man, these deal breakers are killers, man. They're killers. But that will finish us off here today. We have one more game left against Indiana, and then we'll definitely get into the bowl game after that next time. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.